It's dark outside. The cold, deep blue of 6:40 in the morning on a Tuesday in January, and I'm making French toast for my son. I worry it's indulgent, that he will somehow be less independent if he doesn't spend each school day dolefully pouring himself a bowl of cold breakfast cereal the way I did growing up. But he refuses to eat cold cereal, can't stand that it gets soggy so quickly in the milk. And I worry more about him getting enough calories to fill his belly until his late lunch period, enough to fuel his accelerating teenage development. Some days this mom thing feels like piling conflicting anxieties on a little set of golden scales and seeing which side floats higher. I dip the lightly toasted bread in beaten egg and milk, cinnamon sugar and vanilla. Let the rich custard seep into the soft insides before carefully laying each slice into hot butter. Egg and milk for protein and fat, bread and sugar for carbs, cinnamon and vanilla because life is already so hard at 13, and this is what I can do for him in the early hours of a long day not built for the unique strengths and challenges of his brain. The kitchen fills quickly with the intoxicating fairground scent of caramelizing sugar. After 5 minutes, I flip the slices, edges crisp and golden brown. As I watch, they begin to pulse, gently, rhythmically, in the center, some trick of cool egg and hot pan, and I'm struck suddenly by a memory of my son at 1 month and 1 day old, on the day when 3 years later his brother would be born. I'm holding him on my lap as we sit on our front porch in the shimmering afternoon heat of high summer in Austin, Texas. His chubby self all pudgy rolls from eager nursing, when his nourishment depended solely on the mammalian alchemy of my body, leaning back against my still softly rounded body, its scars slowly healing. My husband actually has a picture of the moment, our boy's downy hair ruffling slightly with my surprised exhalation as I've just noticed the heartbeat in the soft spot, the fontanelle, right on the top of his head. I'm reacting with fascination, amusement, horror. That rhythmic deflection of skin, which is now taut over bone, was then so laughable, yet so chest-tighteningly vulnerable. The absurd fragility of existence on full display. I don't really remember the moment, not in the way that I can easily put myself back into going to the secondhand craft store or out to lunch with the boys the other day. I remember it as that picture, as a story my husband and I have brought up over the years. Remember when you noticed his soft spot pulsing? One of those glittering pinprick moments in the constellation of a childhood, a life, the space between filled with the soft void of mornings and meals, all the routines that move us ever forward, away from infancy toward adulthood. The concerns that were once so vital about diapering and sleep schedules have faded away, replaced by different anxieties. 4 more minutes on this second side, and the French toast is ready for plating and syrup, more sugar. He has a bit of coffee with his breakfast now, too, a development I'm not wholly comfortable with, but that's probably not a big deal in the grand scheme of things. Another weighing of worries, another recalculation of expectations, still clinging to Fed is best to get me through the doubts. After all, there's never any telling how many of these mornings we'll get. No assurances from those first moments that are really just sleep-deprived snapshots, half-remembered and clouded by terror and joy for this fragile, perfect being I made, to right here and now, warm plate in hand. No guarantee of safety, health, of my choices being right. All I can do is what I have done since those shuddering, tear-soaked first breaths. Love him, feed him, try my best. Continue to pick my battles as life grows ever more complicated. 13 years or 13 seconds old. Here's your breakfast, love. Come eat.